All right, hi you guys. BreeKel here with a new video for you. In this video, I'm going to do a deep dive of my collection, just kind of introduce you to each piece and just kind of like their backstory and what kind of made me think about them when designing them. If you're interested in all things sewing, fashion, and design, please be sure to subscribe because this channel is made for you. I just finished making a 15 look collection. And I just got done showcasing my designs over at Utah World Fashion Week in Park City. That was February 27th of 2025. If you haven't checked out that video, please be sure to do so. If you're interested, please pause this video, go check that out first, and then come back, or however you want to do it. If you want to watch this first, that's totally fine. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into this video, you guys. Okay, first look. First look, I'm actually going to talk about the pants that I'm currently wearing. I am wearing women's cargo knit pants. As you see here, I got plenty of pockets. I got the slant pockets. I have the side pockets. And I have the back pockets with the little 3D bow sewn on top of it, and then a little single welt pocket on top as well. And then I have a ribbon tie string, so that way you can adjust it to your most comfortable size. Yeah, I really just wanted to create a pant that had a lot of pockets, was really convenient for women, and was also comfortable. So these are just like your everyday look. You can dress them up or down really for any occasion. And that's what's so great about all of the pieces that I make, is that you can mix and match them to any of the pieces that I have, or maybe any other pieces that are your favorite in your closet currently. So yeah, I don't know. I think these are just so cozy, so comfy to lounge in. Also, if I have like a fun event that I need to go to, I can dress it up with like a more fancy top. But anyway, I love these so much. And of course, I had to do the little touch of the bow as well. And then I'll of course do a close up on all of these looks as well. Okay, next look. I'm going to talk about the women's cropped hoodie. This one is out of some sparkly knit rayon fabric, and then I got a deep hood as well. And then the cuffs I made out of scuba neoprene. This was a look that was part of Utah World Fashion Week, and I paired it with this leather top just to give it a little bit more of an edge look, a little bit more of a dress up look. So that's what I mean, how you can dress the pants up or down in. So yeah, I really loved this look together. I thought it was very designer BreeKel's. Okay, next look I'm going to go ahead and show you is the women's latex set. So let's go ahead and talk about the skirt first. Okay, so this set, we have a pencil skirt with a open slit zipper, so you can close it just depending on how modest you want to be. Maybe you have more of like a work occasion, you need to be a little bit more modest. But then after work, you want to maybe go grab some dinner with your friends, so then you want to maybe make it a little bit more edgy there. So this piece I decided to put with this piece. This is the cowl neck. Let me put this one back. This is the cowl neck latex twill top. It does have stretch into it, so it does fit like this, and then it ties in the back. So I'll be sure to add some photos for you so you can see. And then it has a sparkly knit bow. It is the same fabric that I have made my women's cropped hoodie in. This piece, by the way, is also very comfortable for any weather. So like I can wear it in the summer and still be like cooled down. and wear it during the winter time and still be at a comfortable temperature. But anyway, I wanted to put these two together. I was thinking I was designing for maybe like the corporate goth, or maybe someone that needed something with a little bit more of like an edge chic look. Also, what's very nice about this fabric is that you can just get like a makeup wipe remover, or just like a damp cloth, and just like wash it off. It is so easy to take care of. I would not recommend putting this in your dryer though. The fabric will melt because it is made out of latex twill. So this piece is a very unique piece, very fun. And then I did sew elastic into the waistband, so that way it hugs your body when you are wearing it. So it doesn't feel like, oh no, maybe I need a belt. No, it's going to hug you in all the right places and make you feel comfortable and confident. So this piece is available. This is the only one of its kind because this fabric is discontinued, unfortunately. So if you're interested in it, please be sure to grab it because it is currently available. Okay, let's go ahead and put this back. Okay, I also want to mention all of these pieces are going to be available. I will link them down below over on designerbreekels.com or on Etsy, whichever you prefer. Or if you'd like, you are more than welcome to reach out to me. You can reach out to me on Instagram, TikTok, really just any social media platform is over on Designer BreeKels, or you can email me over on designerbreekels@gmail.com. So anyway, let's continue with the looks. Okay, so the next look I'm very, very proud of because in my opinion, as a seamstress and as a designer, I personally feel like blazers are the most constructed, advanced sewing item that you can sew. Any seamstresses that are watching, please comment down below if you agree with that, or if you think there's like a different piece that's challenging for you. But personally for me, and don't get me wrong, it's not like they're too hard because I've been sewing for quite some time now, so I'm used to them. But I remember when I first started sewing and really learning how to sew a blazer is the most advanced piece that you can make. So let me go ahead and show you is the women's cropped blazer. I am so happy with how this piece turned out. And this piece, if you'd like to learn the making of this piece, I do have it in other videos. I will link above if you're interested. But for those who have went ahead and watched that, thank you again so much for subscribing and watching that. But I first made the pattern. Yeah, let's scoot this over. I first made the pattern out of a women's cropped blazer that I had in my closet. And then I went ahead and took that piece and, remade the pattern, made it into my own. And then now I have this piece. So this is made out of vegan leather. Does have bows sewn onto it to give it my little signature. I also added the pockets. I wanted it to give it a little bit more, and I'm so sorry if I keep saying this word. I'm really trying to think of a different word. Some more of like an edge, or more of like an alluring type feeling to make it a little bit more, I wanted it more of a pop to it, if that makes any sense. I wanted all of the pieces to match with each other. So for an example, I have the bow flap in the pocket, and it's the same as the women's cargo pants, how I have the bow as well. So that way it's all very, I can't think of the word for some reason, it slipped my mind. Cohesive, that's the word. I wanted all of the pieces to be cohesive. So for an example, I have the pocket on the women's blazer with the bow sewn onto it with the flap, and that matches the women's cargo pants as well. So each little piece has its own little hint to it that makes it cohesive with each other, making your look all just cohesive and perfectly matched together into one look. But anyway, so then I went ahead with the previous cropped blazer that I made a pattern out of. It had more of a round Peter Pan neck. But again, I wanted to give it more of like a rock feel to it. So I went ahead, made it more into a pointy collar. It does have princess seam, so it does lay, or it does drape on the bodice beautifully. And then of course we got the padded shoulder to give it more of that structured shoulder. And then here is the back. And then it does have like a little open cuff right here. And then on the inside, as you've seen in my previous video, or what it has been shown in my previous video, I've decided to use this very shiny green lining into it to give it a pop of color and pop of its own personality. So this piece is very unique. I absolutely love this piece so much. So excited with how it turned out, but let's go ahead and go on to the next piece. Sorry, that one was a mouthful. All right, you guys, we just went over the blazer. Let's go ahead and look at the next look here. So let's see. I'm going to pick this beautiful, comfortable, cozy women's t-shirt dress. So of course, I just have your basic women's t-shirt dress. It does come with hidden pockets. And of course, to add a little signature to it, it is made out of a rayon knit fabric, making it breathable. And again, I cannot say this enough, super comfortable and cozy. And then I added the bow to make it cohesive with my collection. And then so with this women's t-shirt dress, as you see, it's very flowy at the bottom, giving it more of a draped curve to you. And then the back, it does have that single seam. I don't know what it is about shirts and blouses, but having that single seam, even on men's pieces, having that single seam down the spine, I feel like gives it a lot more shape and a lot more personality to a piece. But that's my personal opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. And then of course I just added a short sleeve. I am thinking about making this into a long sleeve option. And then I'll get to my shirts as well, but most of my shirts have cuffs at the bottom. So, but I was thinking adding this piece with a long sleeve with the cuff. If that is an item that you guys are interested in, will you please let me know in the comments below, because I'm really thinking that would be just such, this piece with the long sleeve with the cuff would be such a cozy piece during the winter and the fall. So let me know. But yeah, super cozy. You can add this with tights. You can add this with the cropped blazer. You can add this really with anything, or again, just for a summer dress, just this and a cute sandal and you're good to go. All right, let's go on to the next piece. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the satin asymmetrical vest. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put it on. Because it is a wrapped vest, you are first going to go ahead and tie it on this side right here. And then you are going to, there's a little clip right here to pin it in place. And then of course with the ribbon side, you go ahead and tie your bow. Okay, this piece was so fun to make. Now the story on how I came up with this piece is a little bit sad. So this piece originally was supposed to be a wrapped dress, but I just didn't like how, and I'll show you like a picture of my sketch, but as I was constructing that piece, I didn't, before this kind of came down into like more of like a round draping piece to it, and I just wasn't liking how this dress was draping and laying. And that's the thing with pattern making and designing, is sometimes your pieces aren't going to work out, unfortunately, and that's why it does take some time to really you know, to make your pattern, do sample fittings, make it out of muslin fabric first to really make sure that every detail is going to lay the way that you want it to lay. But anyway, so basically I wasn't liking how this dress was turning out, and I loved the top. I loved everything how it was fitting on the top. It's exactly the same how it is now. So I loved everything about this, the top of this dress. And then just the way how it laid, just make it, it just didn't lay the way that I want it to. So I was really looking at it. I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to design a vest anyway. So I went ahead, cropped it into, as you see here, it comes down right here to a point, and then it comes down here into a point, making it asymmetrical. So I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna make a point right here, make it come around, and then same on the other side. I'm gonna make it more shorter, so it's longer on this side and shorter on this side, making the ribbon bow right here to stick out a little bit more. And then that way, when you have the two ties, it gives you that hourglass shape. And then of course I have the straps up here, little spaghetti straps. Yeah, anyway, that's pretty much how I came up with this piece. I think this piece is perfect for any just like boss lady, like any kind of office job, boss lady, corporate goth. Doesn't even have to be goth, it could just be like a corporate girly lady. You can mix and match this again with any piece. I think just like a regular button-up blouse would be super cute, or just like a t-shirt, long sleeve shirt with the cuffs. Yeah, again, any of my pieces you can mix and match. This is made out of real satin. I got this fabric from Mood Fabrics, so shout out to Mood. And so yeah, I love it. I love all the little details on it. So let's go ahead and go into the next piece, you guys. All right, the next piece I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Let me hang the vest up first. There we go. The next piece I'm gonna go ahead and show you is the women's baby doll tank top. I love this. I love all my pieces, but I love this piece especially. So let me go ahead and put it on the dress form where I'm telling you the behind story of it. Really quick, it does have a gold zipper in the back. So this piece is actually made out of leftover wedding dress. And I do, as you guys know, I do alterations. I especially do custom alterations for bridal and wedding dress alterations. And I had a client, have a client of mine, and she recently got married. And well, honestly, whenever I do an alteration and I have leftover fabric, I just put it in my scraps. And then whenever I'm designing a new piece, I will go ahead and look at the scraps, see what can fit into what. And I just had this idea when I was like looking at these scraps that I recently did an alteration for, and it just had like the prettiest satiny feel to it, and like a crepe wool feeling to it, if that makes any sense. And then I had this leftover sheer that went on top together. So these two fabrics together was from her wedding dress. And she needed the train. The train was already too long and she didn't wanted it as long as it was. So I went ahead, take it off, and then I just had like some extra in the sleeve as well. And then I just went ahead and draped my pattern on, and I wanted it something more like very girly and kind of like a princess baby doll kind of feel. And I kind of anyway, I came up with this look. And then of course I had to add a black bow instead to give it kind of like I'm so terrible at like adjectives and like figuring out like words to express things. I really like the clothes to speak for themselves, if anything. But yeah, of course I wanted more of like a cottage core, maybe a oldie vintage type of deal. And then so I added the peplum. Now when I first made this top and presented it online, I had a few comments saying that the peplum sticks out way too much. And of course I can offer a peplum that is a little bit more drapey and relaxed. But for this design, I kind of wanted it to kind of pop off because the shorts, let me go ahead and show you the shorts. Originally, I designed it with the lace-up shorts, wherever they're at. Yes. I originally designed it with these two right here. So originally, I wanted the shorts to be high-waisted for a more slim fitting. And then, of course, have the lace up the side. And the lace up the side of the shorts also goes with the leggings I'm about to show you. But yeah, this was originally the looks that I designed together. But anyway, again, mix and match any piece. I will continue with the shorts in just a second. So then, yeah, I just kind of wanted it to kind of more like be a little bit more flared to give it more of like a slim fitting in the shorts is basically what I was trying to get to. And then here's the back. The lining of this is from that same wedding dress as well. So, and then had a gold zipper for a little touch of color to give it a little bit more, put some hardware into it as well. And then of course the bow. So yeah. And then it does have some gathering in the center front, same as the side as well, the same type of gathering. So yeah, I don't know. This piece just makes me feel so princessy and cutie. And anyway, I really like mixing those two styles together. They're like princessy cutie, but then mix it with the goth CEO lady. So I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and go on to the next piece, you guys. Okay, and then the next piece I like to show you, I've already started talking about it, are the women's lace up the side shorts. So it has a single welt pocket in front. It's got two little snaps, and then the little waistband kind of comes out more like that. And then of course we got our fly and our zipper. This is a lapped zipper, so it actually doesn't have a fly. Hopefully you could hear the snaps in that. And then these are made out of metal, no plastic at all. And then of course we got the other single welt back here. And then again, it does have this lacy on the side effect. So I think these shorts are just very unique. And then it has the darts to shape the booty. Yeah, I love these. I love to wear these in the summertime. You could do like a winter look and like the tights with it. But yeah, I love that. And then you can mix and match this again with any piece, but for the show, I mixed it with this lace up the sleeve shirt. And then for another show, I did put it with a one piece. It's a sheer one piece. I'll probably talk about this piece in another video on how I went about making this. But for now, I'll go ahead and focus. I have tons more pieces for you. But this piece I can make available if you're interested, so comment down below. But yeah, so we got the shorts. And then I want to talk about, this is the rib knit. It does have a turtleneck. Lace up the sleeve shirt. And so I actually made this shirt in winter of 23. And this fabric is just so incredibly soft and smooth. I actually got the fabric, most of my fabrics I actually do get here locally in Salt Lake City. When I sewed this is that instead of sewing it with black, I actually ran out of black thread. So I had tons of this very vibrant blue, and then I just sewed it and serged it with this vibrant blue. And then it does have little grommets or eyelets and make it so you can lace up and crisscross on your arm. So yeah, this piece I think really speaks for itself. Super cozy. You can wear this for any season because the fabric does feel a little bit cozy and warm, especially with the jacket, but then it's also very breathable for the summer. And then since you do have like kind of your shoulder open and your arm open, it does kind of breathe better that way as well. So yeah, I love this piece. I would wear it with these pants that I'm working with, or that I'm wearing. And yeah, I don't know, this piece is just amazing. I love this fabric so much. I love a good rib knit. Okay, next piece. Let's go ahead and do the Scuba neoprene lace-up leggings. This was part of my spring 2022 collection. So if you haven't checked out that show, I will link it up here. Yeah, I mean, again, another piece that speaks for themselves. I have seam going down center front of the leg. I feel like personally for me, now I'm kind of insecure of my legs. So as a seamstress, I can see that having a seam, and this could even work if you have like a pattern, but having a seam going down the center of your leg, I feel like can give it the illusion that your legs are a little bit more slim. It also helps me construct it for this lace up, and then you can adjust it to hug your leg, have it a little bit more loose, however you prefer. These are super cozy and comfy. And then having it with the neoprene is such an amazing fabric. This is really one of my top, like I think my first favorite fabric that I work with. This fabric is just like gold to me because it is breathable, it is water resistant, it's easy to clean, it's so comfy and cozy, so easy to sew with. Literally almost any pattern I can think of and I sew it with this would just make a cool look. So love these leggings. They're absolutely my favorite. These really are just perfect for like an everyday look too. All right, next piece. I want to go ahead and talk about my shirts now. So the shirts, let me go ahead and put it on my dress form. All right, so right here we have the spandex. It's a rayon spandex long sleeve shirt. I did put some elastic right in center front to help shape the girls a little bit better and to fit a little bit more cozy and to give you a little bit more of your natural shape. So really to flatter it. And then again, we have the cuffs here. And then, yeah, I don't know, this piece really speaks for themselves as well, or really speaks for itself. And then the back, again, I have the seam. I love just a simple seam down the spine. I love that so much. And yeah, this is really just perfect for everyday occasion. It comes in short sleeve as well if you're interested. I have this kind of this gray blue tone available. We have white and black, and oh, we do have a maroon as well. So yeah, really not much to say about this because it just speaks for itself. So simple, so classic, so elegant, and just perfect with any piece. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. So since I showed you the gray piece, I'm going to go ahead and show you the off the shoulder version of this look. This piece, you can fit it just right at the tip of your shoulders. And then this does have the cuffs as well. And then it does have that detailing of the elastic to, you know, shape the girls. This one I actually did not put a seam just because I was worried that the neckline would kind of like lay differently. And then it does kind of gather right at the shoulder. Yeah, just another cozy piece if you want maybe more of an open neck rather than the other option of a closed neck. I think that open neck gives it more of a feminine feel. And then yeah, it does taper, and if you want, you can wear it more off the shoulder as well, giving it more of a feminine feel. And I have put little elastic, I hope you can see me, but I have put little elastic pieces in. Easier to hang this way as well. So yeah, there's that. Let me go ahead and show you my black version we have of this that goes with the pants. Okay, actually, let me go ahead and show you our white version. Now, of course, this one does come with the bow. Of course, I had to do the black and white, kind of like almost like a cottage core modern, like a modern cottage core. Again, goth CEO, maybe. I don't know. It's the best way I can describe this completely is just designer BreeKels. Like, this is just so me. This is just so elegant, so sophisticated, classy. And then of course we got the black and white that also went with the baby doll tank top. So yeah, just keeping it cohesive. And this is made out of the spandex rayon stretch as well. And then of course this fabric is the same as my cropped hoodie. It's a knit with little sparkles in it. How to give it a little sparkle. On the runway, this piece I did style it with a collar. The collar is sold separately, so if you're interested in it, that will be available as well. Anyway, next piece. Okay, let me go ahead and show you the women's zip up set. So we have the pants and the shirt. Now the shirt is the same pattern. Okay, let me go ahead and show you the shirt first and then the pants after. But they are sold together as a set. So this is, like I mentioned, the same cutout as the gray top, except for this piece, I added some slits into it. And then I have some little elastic loops so you can wear them if you'd like to. Okay, this one lays best off the shoulder like that, but this piece does have cuffs as well. It's made out of that same spandex rayon fabric, but in black. It does have the cuffs. And then I have little open slits. Hits perfectly right at your hips. So that way it gives it a little bit more of a tailored look and then a flare to then really complement your hips and the pants as well. It does, this one though does have princess seams right here. And then same for the back. So yeah, I love this piece, super cozy. I actually went to a networking event and I wore this set that I'm showing you now with these pants. I wore this set at a networking event and I added the collar that was styled on the runway with the white shirt with the black sparkly bow. And adding the collar to it, I feel like gave it more of like a businessy, I mean business kind of look. So yeah, I really love this set together. Let me go ahead and show you with the pants now. All right, these are the zip up the slit pants. It does have pockets, slant pockets, And then you can zip them down, all the way down, or you can leave them up. I wanted a piece that, or I wanted a women's set that was cozy for all seasons. So this is breathable for the summer. Again, if you need, like, if you want to maybe have a little bit more sun, you can zip these all the way up and make them almost like flary shorts in a way. And then of course, these two together, how the slit ends right at the hip, is very complimentary to a woman's body. So yeah, just like that. And then in another runway show, I paired this with the baby doll top. So yeah, all fun. Again, you can mix and match all these pieces, making it into your own personality or your own thing. So that's what I love about all these looks. Let me show you the next look. Okay, the next look I'm going to show you is the bow jumper. This is made out of waxy denim fabric from Mood Fabric is where I got the fabrics. And I have little pieces here where you can lace up into bows. And then it has single welt pockets in the back of the jumper. This piece has a sweetheart neckline. It does have built-in cups, so you don't have to wear a bra and feel irritated that your bra strap's popping out or just not comfortable. I really want all of my pieces to be classy, convenient, comfortable, stylish, fit well. I went ahead and sewed some cups into it. And then in the straps, you can kind of like wear off the shoulder and it will fit your shoulder very well. And I've sewn elastic into the strap so that way it does, again, fit you comfortably. And then the bottom of the jumpsuit, it does have a flat filled seam all down center front, down your center leg. Again, giving you that slim fit and feeling and look to your body. So it does complement your body. And it has little slits. It does have little slits right at the bottom at your legs. You can show off your cute heels you got on with this, or your sneakers, whatever you prefer. So yeah, absolutely love this look. Super cozy. This does have a stretch to it. This jumpsuit is the only one of its kind because unfortunately the fabric is discontinued. If you are interested in this jumpsuit, please comment down below to let me know and I will find a new fabric for this and make it available. Maybe comment down below what kind of fabric you would love to see in this. Maybe just like a regular denim. Let me know. Okay. All right, the next item. All right, we have this silky satin. It's the same satin made out of the asymmetrical wrap vest. But I have this pencil skirt with the zipper right there. And then I decided to add little bows, give it a little bit more personality. So the creation of this skirt, I actually made Andrea Urban. She is a journalist. And I actually was given the opportunity to collaborate with her and make her a zip up the slit leather skirt. So that's how I first started this pattern. I wanted to incorporate that pattern into other fabrics, making it available for all types of looks and all types of fit and feels. So for an example, this is made out of the satin, and then the other one was made out of the latex twill. I do have leather available if you are interested in a leather zip-up skirt as well. The zip-up one does have a hard metal zipper, giving it that hardware and that personality that it needs. So yeah, and then it just has like a regular zipper, hidden or invisible hidden zipper in the back. It does have the clear loops to make it easier to hang up. So yeah, this is just like perfect for maybe like a Sunday, going out for tea, or I don't know. This is perfect for work too, or just something casual. You know, you could put sneakers with it, make it a little bit more more sporty, and maybe with like a cropped hoodie that I'm wearing, and then just like a little sneaker. Or you can dress it up, maybe add the symmetrical vest with it, add a heel. Again, I can't say this enough, you can mix and match any piece. I got 4 more pieces to show you. So right here we have the rag and bone skinny jeans, or skinny trousers, I would say. It does, again, have that seam down center front. It has big single welt pockets right here. And then it actually, to put it on and off, I have an invisible zipper in the back. I left it without any pockets in the back because I wanted the booty to pop by itself. And then it does have a very comfortable knit facing in the waistband, so that way it hugs you perfectly right at your waist. Unfortunately, these pants, or the fabric that's made out of the pants, is discontinued. It's made out of a rag and bone that I got at Mood, so their fabric is discontinued. I am looking into a different fabric for these pants. Comment down below if you're interested again. But yeah, these are just super cozy. It does have stretch to it. But yeah, so this is the last of its pair. If you're interested, let me know. Now, the creation of these pants, I actually made it with my graduating collection. I made a piece that was with pants, and then it had a 3D leather bow and then some puffy sleeves. I've decided to take the top off, make it into another piece, and then the pants by themselves. So this is very the vault piece from me. And then I did put loops to make it easier to hang up with. So yeah, I love this. And this corset pattern I had out of leather that I made out of with my graduation or graduating collection. But this is the lace up the front corset. This one in particular, I actually had an old shirt that had a bunch of like flower prints, plaid prints onto it, and then I just made it into my own. This one is reversible, so it's made out of the same satin fabric. So if you want more of like a black satiny look, you can reverse it into this. Or if you want a pop of print, you can go ahead and have that. And then for the runway, I went ahead and added little ribbons to tie up, so that way it stays up, it's not going to fall down. It does have boning right here, and then it does have a detailing of the satin right here. Yeah, I absolutely love this piece. Super cozy. Again, very cutie. I personally love styling this piece with a long sleeve shirt. Or maybe you could like pair this with like a flowy dress. So yeah, love this piece. All right. The last look I'm going to go ahead and show you was the last look from my collection. If you watched the Utah World Fashion Week show, Sarah came out in this look. Now I went ahead, out of that same twill or latex twill fabric, I went ahead and just made this corset. This piece has princess seams. It is very well fitted. It almost doesn't even really need the straps because it's such a well fitted piece. I am looking into find some more latex twill fabric to make more of these out of, because like I said, this one unfortunately is discontinued. But it does have very comfy lining into it that I added as well. It has invisible zipper, and then as you see, it ties up. You can tie it up into bows on your shoulders, but for Sarah, what she did was kind of had it hang at the side. So she really made her own character. That's the thing with all the models. No one else could fit or style the looks the way that they did, because they really go into character, which is what I love about doing these fashion shows, just seeing like what the models do with it as well. but she really turned into character and I loved it. And then, so with this piece, I went ahead and styled it with, this is going to be the last look I will show you, or the last piece, but I have the denim wrapped skirt. Now, the story with this piece, sorry, the buttons came undone, but yeah, it wraps like this. But the story with this piece, out of the same fabric, I made my own custom made fitting skinny jeans. If you're interested in making your own, or if you want me to make your own, comment down below. But if you do want to make your own, I have a video tutorial on how to do that. I will link above. But I really needed some well-fitted pants, just like everyone does. And I wore the pants so much that it eventually will give out. So the pants that I made lasted a good 3 years, and then finally it got a hole in it. And so I went ahead and took off the waistband of those old pants and the pockets and the front fly and front pocket and made it into a wrap skirt. Now, I've never seen a wrap skirt be made out of denim, but this one is. So all you do is, I have little button loops inside of it. Here, let's put it on the dress form. And then I do have elastic loops so you can hang it on the hanger. Okay, so here's the front. So this very first, you're gonna button it up with the loop back here with this first button. And then you're gonna bring it around. I got another little button loop for the second button. And then I'm gonna go ahead, bring this forward, and then I'm gonna snap it into place. And it is made out of a metal snap. And then it does have belt loops because again, it was made out of jeans. But I had of these, the pants that I made, I had leftover fabric from the same pants and made a wrap denim skirt, so it's all the same denim. And then originally when I made myself custom denim jeans, I wanted how there's like a little watch pocket right at your hip. I wanted to make a flap right here so that way I was able to put my debit card, ID into there and then close it without it worrying about it getting lost. Because you know, sometimes that little pocket in jeans, when you sit down, stuff will come out. So I wanted to put a flat to keep it, or a pocket flap to keep everything inside. So yeah, and then it does have a pocket right here. It's very flowy. And then with the pockets, I added a touch of some satin bows as well. So yeah, just another super cute, super great piece. I'm going to make a lot more of these. I'm very excited for this piece. Please let me know in the comments if that's something that you're interested in too. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the looks that I have for now. Definitely have more coming. If you are interested in these pieces, again, they are available on Etsy and over on Designer BreeKel's. I will link down below. If there is a piece that was your favorite, that you're excited about, comment down below. How would you style these pieces? Would you put the baby doll tank top with this skirt or with pants? Or let me know your ideas on how you would go about styling these looks. I'm really curious. And what is your overall thoughts on the collection? Don't worry about me being rude or anything. I love to hear back any kind of criticism, just so that way I can kind of get the feel of what you guys are wanting. Other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't seen the Utah World Fashion Week collection show, please go back and watch that. This piece, I did a behind the scenes of making of this skirt, so if you want to see more of that and of the blazer, I will again link those, and please be sure to watch them. If you guys are interested in all things sewing, fashion, and design, please be sure to subscribe because this channel is made for you. Now, all my sewing and fashion lovers, if there is a piece that you are wanting to learn how to make, comment down below and I would love to teach you how to make it. I would love to be your resource. If you guys have enjoyed this collection and this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I think that should do it. So again, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye. Happy sewing.